Welcome everyone to the Everything Show, episode 228. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Brian. What's up, Brian?
Hello.
What's up, Chris?
Hey.
What's up, Daniel?
Hi.
All right, so break the news, Chris, about Star Wars Episode 7, Force Awakens.
Boy. What didn't happen today? Well, apparently, J.J. Abrams himself confirmed the names of many of the main characters of The Force Awakens, and he did it in a pretty impressive style. He did it. He put these pictures of these old Star Wars trading cards out with clips from the new trailer as the pictures, and he had the names of these characters under them in certain actions. That's big because some of these names, the names that were released, don't really lead to any, specific story details or character details. In my opinion, I think it's all garbage. I don't think any of this.
Names?
I think this is all disinformation, to tell you the truth.
Really?
They pulled a similar tactic like this with the filming of The Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, but they also did that too with Star Trek Into Darkness. He said it was
there you go. Because for those of you who don't know the story, in The Empire Strikes Back, cast members in their scripts and whatnot allegedly, when it came to the "I am your father" part, said that the line was Obi-Wan killed your father, so that nobody would know. And this was apparently reported like in an unbelievable magnitude. And then when the movie came out and Vader said, "I am your father," everyone was like, "What? That's not what we read," and stuff. And so I think they're doing the same thing. And if they are, well done, J.J. Abrams and all of them, whoever came up with this. Go for it.
Wow. That's odd.
But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, and these could really be their names. And if so, well, I don't know what to think about that. But
I still have those old cards. I'm gonna have to bust them out because I came across them somewhere. I don't know which bag they're in, but that's why I knew they looked exactly like those cards. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say, Daniel?
Oh wow, it's if it's true, it's exciting. Just great. I love Star Wars, and like I say, I've been waiting for Episode 7 since when I first saw Episode 6, which was in 1992. I've been waiting for it since 1992. Every year I was like, oh my God, maybe Episode 7 is gonna come out, but it never did. So I'm just so excited. Wow, get to see Episode 7. I know people are like saying, they should have done Episode 7, 8, 9 in the early 2000s, like when they did the prequels. They should have done the sequels instead of the prequels. But you know what? If they did, let's say they did the sequels back then in the early 2000s, it wouldn't have looked as good as it would now.
Right.
What?
All the mistakes that were made in the prequels would have been made in these sequels, and I really think that it's important to have those prequels to say, here's some of the things we shouldn't do, and stay away from that. I think it does help. I really do.
Right.
The only basically good prequel was Revenge of the Sith. At least that's what I think.
Pretty damn cool. I'm liking it. But the names are kind of crappy, though.
And that's another thing that leads me to believe that they're not real. Honestly.
Right. So, that's big. That's a bombshell.
Bombshell.
Yeah.
Now, what about the other new? I mean, what other Star Wars news do you have besides that? Anything?
I heard from a friend of mine who said he read somewhere that crossguard lightsaber isn't meant to be a crossguard and that it has some other function that's going to be revealed in the movie. So
That's interesting.
I don't know what that means. I can't come up with any ideas, but I'm open to whatever they're going to do. So
Now, is there a possibility we're going to see that scene I heard with the new person playing the Emperor, a flashback scene with Darth Vader,
I'm
James Earl
hearing a lot
Jones?
about that. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot about flashbacks with Vader, and apparently Carrie Fisher's daughter is going to be playing Leia.
Right. And
Flashback.
she's also going to be playing the new character, isn't she? Or is
No,
that just a
no,
different?
it's different
That's
character.
different actor? Okay.
Her name is Daisy something. I think Daisy
Right.
Ridley or something. Yeah.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
We also got news today that Jennifer Lawrence may be in Ghostbusters 3, which is big news, and also Pitch Perfect actress Reba, was it Rebel Wilson?
Rebel. Yeah.
Yeah. They both may be in Ghostbusters 3. So that's big news. What else did they have today? There's something else crazy news too today. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I know that Agents of Shield had a really huge finale that introduced a really big plot point for an upcoming movie.
yep, it did.
Inhumans?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. So now Sky's an Inhuman?
A specific one.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Well, she's not. I don't know if they're going to consider her an Inhuman, and any fans out there, I apologize if I got that wrong, but she's playing a character named Quake. She's supposed to be Quake.
Quake.
Yeah.
I don't remember her.
And as her name implies, she has, I guess, like shockwave powers or like tectonic
Right.
kinesis or something. But yeah, they confirmed that, and there's a lot of Kree stuff, Kree lore in this episode as well. And
Yeah.
they're leading into big stuff with this show.
Okay. Anything else, gang? Or is this going to be short and sweet and to the point?
Side note, off topic from anything. Last night was WWE NXT, one of the best shows. Takeover Our Evolution.
Really?
Great show. Anyone who's a fan, go check it out. Unbelievable matches on this show.
Really?
Great job, WWE.
Wow. I haven't watched WWE in a long time.
Unbelievable stuff.
Wow.
Well,
Okay. I guess you all watch wrestling?
no, not me.
In closing, too, I did want to touch briefly again on the fact that Sam Raimi, from a leaked email, Sony had reached out to Sam Raimi to return to the Spider-Man franchise. Just want to let everybody know, okay, if he did come back, that doesn't necessarily mean that Tobey Maguire's coming back, Kirsten Dunst. He could be just doing Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 3, okay? Or he could be doing Tobey Maguire and everybody else, like maybe at Shattered Dimensions at some point. Whatever, we don't know. But I, for one, think that would be the greatest move. Only if they give him the freedom to do what he wants.
Yes.
And not interfere. Because when they interfered, that's when we got Spider-Man 3, and that was crap. So I would be all for, and I don't even care about new villains or whatever, if you got Doc Ock back, the actor that played him in it, what was his name?
Alfred Molina.
Yes, absolutely would be all for it. For Tobey Maguire with him. I would be going nuts. Or even if he went into this universe because that device, like he can drown, he just went. That would be phenomenal.
Oh, like he fell into it, and it was like a portal to.
He fell into Andrew Garfield's timeline, and then Tobey Maguire had to go in after or something.
Oh my God! I hope this happens. I mean, they gotta do it soon because Tobey Maguire isn't that young.
We'll
I mean,
see.
On a related note to those
Just-
Sony things, I didn't mean to change the topic, but did you see the 21 Jump Street Men in
Yes.
Black crossover?
We already talked about that the other night on the Everything Show.
I'm intrigued and like apprehensive about it at the same time.
From what I understand, it's 85% gonna happen. They will take over because Tommy Lee Jones doesn't want to
please,
return.
I hope.
Will Smith doesn't want to return. They will become.
Oh,
They will become Men in Black in sequels and everything. But it's the same universe, 21 Jump Street. So that is a nice idea. I think.
Hey,
that's
why not?
That's pretty smart.
I don't know.
I was all for Seth Rogen and James Franco to take over as the new Ghostbusters with that whole crew from This Is the End. I thought that would have been funny. You don't think so?
I don't like them. I think that. See,
Really? Wow.
they're funny at points. I just think they're really overrated. And no offense to them, I don't have anything against them. It's just I just don't think they're funny.
We just saw the trailer to the Hot Tub Time Machine 2, which is coming out as well. And for those of you that don't know what's happening next summer, there will be another movie coming out that you weren't expecting, Vacation, with Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo. It's going to be Rusty and his kids, and Chevy Chase is going to be along for the ride as the grandparents, Beverly D'Angelo, and it's going to be crazy. So I can't wait to see that already. That's going to be awesome. That's coming out, and they're going back to Wally World, I think, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, gang. On that note, I gotta go to bed because I gotta go to work. So, before we go, I'm just gonna see, because I have to see what we stand at, because this is my 3-year anniversary on YouTube of making videos. So for 3 years,
Yay!
correct me if I'm wrong, but I will have officially, how many videos? Let's see. If we count this one, it may be 2,871 or 72. I'm not sure.
What?
Yeah, 2,872 possibly videos released in 3 years.
This is awesome.
And if all this stuff, I know, if all this stuff didn't happen, I probably would have had 3,000 videos if I didn't delete any videos or whatever. So it's, upwards and onwards. The videos continue, the podcasts continue, the shows are moving to 1,000, and nothing's going to stop us now. That's it. So on that note, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. It's been a pleasure, and I'm going to continue on. So that's it. Be good.